winner, 100. And as lights went out, we were missing Luca Lunetta as we just saw him starting from the back of.
To get the best launch from the line, he's mired in mid-pack at opening laps, but he's picked it up a little bit as Almanza so much. The windmill in the background as they come out through turn 8 over the crest of the hill. What an epic shot. What a brilliant part of the motorsports calendar. As we look here, the number 14.
He's gone down.
Buchanan has lost it.
Such a shame. Buchanan just took the lead and pushing too hard in the front and lost the front, but the AGR machine is back up and running. We hope he can get back into the race, but such a shame for Cormac Buchanan. He was absolutely on fire there. So that's left Almanza in the lead of the race ahead of Piqueras and the number 12 of Jakob Rolston on the Aspar Junior Team machine. But Cormac Buchanan, we were bigging up ahead of the race because he was showing great form back in Jerez, and Chris, on the early laps of this one, just made a small mistake over the crest.
And he cuts the nose off him.
Wow, Piqueras had his nose absolutely swiped off there, but he's back on the rear wheel. These two are now starting to get away from Alvaro Carpi, who's now into third spot. Watch out for Alvaro Carpi. It's Adrian Cruces and Marcus Ruda make moves as well for fourth and fifth spot a little bit further back. So now the Carpi, good start and some good overtakes, some good progression through the field. Watch out for the number 8 of Eddie O'Shea because he's just set the fastest lap of the race, a 1:48.654. Eddie O'Shea is on the charge. Watch out for the number 8 machine. There he is, back in 6th spot at the moment. But for now, it's still David Almanza that leads away from Angel Piqueras and Alvaro Carpi. Carpi looking for the inside. Who's going to be late on the brakes is Angel Piqueras. He goes from second, sweeps around the outside and takes the lead. And Alvaro Carpi, who chased him all the way, and Jerez is now into second.
Yeah, just a little bit of notice from the guys who started at the back. Joel Esteban is on the charge. He is just at the back of this lead group. You can see the number 7 lurking in the background. He's up to 9.
And it's Alvaro Carpi that now sweeps into the lead ahead of David Almanza. I was going to see a few corners ago. It looked like Angel Piqueras got a little bit of a bobble on coming through turn number 4, so I might have just lost him some momentum coming through turn 4 into turn number 5. And it's now Almanza that is saying, oh, he's been sat up very closely there by Angel Piqueras. Big moves coming on. That's now, we've got a yellow flag in the background. A couple of riders maybe have gone off, not sure who that might have been, but behind them we have some pit board signs flapping around as well. Bouadri as well from 8th on the grid. He's showing the best.
Rolston up the inside.
Oh, big move there from Rolston. Carpi go from far with the leg dangling into turn number 14. That could have been very close, and you can definitely tell that Ruda is all up for action here today and aiming for his first Junior GP victory. And could it be win number 100 in the class if Ruda does get it?
Yeah, he is very much in this victory fight as Piqueras takes control once again out front. Almanza having a little glance up the inside. Will he get his opportunity here coming in? Get into the slipstream coming into turn 1. Ruda, so will Jakob Rolston, but they're a little further behind. Who's going to be? It's Ruda out front with Almanza. The two teammates bouncing Piqueras back into third place, and Ruda now leads this race as they come through turns 2 and 3.
Now you might have just seen a little flash in the background, yellow and black. Luca Lunetta is now inside the top 10. He's in 9th spot from the back of the grid. He incurred some trouble before the start of the reconnaissance lap, and there he is in the background, the number 58 looking up the inside of one of the riders a little bit further back, and Luca Lunetta is on the charge.
Cue the jaws
of Nico Corrado on the number 10 Aspar Junior machine as David Almanza and Ruda lead the way ahead of Piqueras.
It's Almanza, Ruda and Piqueras out front, but in this second group we have got some hard chargers. We've already mentioned Lunetta. Look at the number 7 who started at the back of the grid. He is in the top 5. Down. They turn from friends to foes.
Great way of putting it, Chris, and the best way you can point to it is absolutely hooking up on the acceleration over
and
the
here comes Ruda up the inside.
How close, like almost touching the pit gantries there is Marcos Ruda as he comes past David Almanza, his teammate, into turn number 1. Piqueras still holding stationary in the 3rd spot, and it's now Joel Esteban who also comes from the back of the grid. He's now in 4th. The number 7 also cued the Jaws music from him. Oh, it's getting a little bit close for comfort there between him and Alvaro. Does very well done from Tachikon Bouadri, but Ruda leading the way from David Almanza and Angel Piqueras. You can just feel the tension starting to build, and into turn number 14. This is where Ruda has been looking up the inside of David Almanza in the last few laps. A bit of a bobble over the bump into turn 9. Riders, Luca Lunetta, the number 58 machine, in 9th spot. They're just behind. That is of Jakob Rolston on the number 12 machine. So Luca Lunetta, now that he's back in the top group, can maybe just ease those tyres, not stress them out too much, because he would have had to push very hard in the opening few laps of this race, really pushing these tyres.
Brasserie has put in a stunning lap, a 1:48.9. He is very much in this podium fight.
Yeah, Tachikon Baraggio looking for his first podium and first race win since round number 1 back in Estoril.
And there he goes up the inside of it. Oh, he just doesn't make it quite stick on Joel Esteban, but he's just showing him the wheel, letting him know he's there. And he's
shuffling back a little bit here with the midway point of this race. But as we've seen in Jerez, as we've seen in Valencia, as we also saw in Estoril, this happens to Angel Piqueras. He does get shuffled back during the mid part of the race, and in the last few laps, he really does few laps where he can usually find himself in podium position and race winning position in the last couple of laps. It's all heating up as it's still Marcus Ruda that's leading the way ahead of David Almanza. These two, but we know that's not going to stick. A little bit of a moment there, maybe further back, or maybe I've just been catching something out the corner of my eye, but Angel Piqueras back in 5th spot, just ahead of Tachikon Baraggio, who did set the fastest lap of the race the last time round. And just behind him, in 7th, is Luca Lunetta on the AC Racing Team machine. Big
this pace to keep with the top guys.
Yeah, tyres are going to be a big top
close between Brasserie and Piqueras there.
Yeah, big moments there from Tachikon Baraggio and Angel Piqueras. I just wanted to point out, back off this leading group a little bit, and he's behind Nico Corrado and Marossi. So they're on the back of this group, and leading group
for the time being, he's got his eyes and the hooks into Marcus Ruda now.
Yeah, Angel Piqueras, I was saying a lap ago, he plays it a little bit steady. Oh, Baraggio is not playing it steady. He's right up the inside, following Piqueras to go as they crank up the power over the crest of the hill. We've seen Almanza get a great run over here, but not good enough. He wasn't leading across the line. Marcus Ruda as well on the other Finnick Racing Team machine, side by side. Here comes Almanza around there, saving a lot of them, but it's Piqueras that takes the lead, sweeping into turn number 1.
Again for Brasserie coming into turn 1.
Do not blame me, that was a terrible pun.
No, I only wish I thought of it myself.
Bit of a moment there from Tachikon Baraggio into turn number 5. A bobble on the front end. That's just giving the front group a little bit of breathing space. So coming through the final corner, the big sweeper as the front gets very light as they come down the crest of the hill. And watch Almanza, he's absolutely brilliant on the run. In the brakes, will he take advantage of this? No, he won't, but he slots into 5th, and Ruda's been pushed a little bit further back, as we now see some of the riders a little bit further back. Arbi Adetama, who is also coming from a dire qualifying, and he...
a little close for comfort there.
Yeah, it was
brilliant from Adetama. Another one of these hard chargers coming from the back of the pack, and he's well inside the point scoring positions.
Yeah, he's a little bit wide into turn number 5, but
Brasserie.
As late as you can. Oh,
big moment. Oh, how have they all stayed upright there? He's made contact with 2 riders.
Baraggio was late on the brakes. He just tagged the back of Alvaro Carpi, and that has shaken the order up massively, bumping and boring further back. That's one of the Finnick Mir Racing Team championship leader looking to extend that championship lead with his closest challenger, Jakob Rolston, way further down in the field. He's just come over the crest of the hill into Craig Jones' corner. He's all the way outside of the top 10, so he's got a big job to do if he wants to consolidate his 2nd place in the championship and also take points off Angel Piqueras. But with 3 and a bit laps remaining, you think to yourself that that's not going to happen for Jakob Rolston in race number 1 here today. So, just over a lap ago, we had a big moment for Tachikon Baraggio, and it really spread the pack out, and you feel for now, Chris, that it's just settled down. He had problems getting out of the pit, so he came from the back of the grid, and he's already in the fight for the podium spots. This is great from the number 58 AC Racing Team machine as he looks for his first win of the season. As he comes through Craig Jones' corner, 4 abreast here. Who's it going to be?
Esteban is going up the inside.
2 for 1.
He's got that 2 for 1. He's mugged them both off, and he slipped in behind Piqueras. But here comes Ruda back up the inside. Will Esteban make it stick?
Brilliant move for two for one into turn number 11. Alvaro Carpe slipped back to third. Luca Lunetta and also Marcus Ruda round out your top 5 as they come out of the final corner. Piqueras still holds ahead of Joel Esteban. Lunetta shuffled back with Morosi going round the outside, but it's almost Piqueras has had a problem. Piqueras is out wide. What's happened to Angel Piqueras?
What's gone wrong for Angel Piqueras? He's rejoined the race,
back.
but he's slipped all the way back to 6th or 7th place, and that has handed the lead to Joel Esteban. Piqueras has slipped all the way back. I'm not sure if he has a technical problem or he hit a false neutral or something going wide. But he has slipped behind Marcus Ruda, just ahead of Luca Lunetta for 100th different junior GP winner.
Here comes the specialities. He looks up the inside of Marcus Ruda. We've got Joel Esteban
very
and
wide.
also Nico Corrado as well, a little bit further back. He's dropped behind Adi Tama. Adi Tama looking for another top 10. It's all shaping up. Junior GP, as hot as you like, back to its brilliant best here in the Algarve. Marcus Ruda going round the outside. Is that Tachikon Buadri? It is. He's looking for his first race win of the season and his first podium as well. It's all chopping and changing into turn number 14. Joel Esteban still leading the way. Piqueras sets up Luca Lunetta. Lunetta is having troubles with the championship leaders, but he's back up the inside into the penultimate corner. Joel Esteban setting up. He doesn't want to lead onto the straight. Come on, boys. We don't want to see any of this hard charging action down towards the final corner. Tachikon Buadri leads away ahead of Joel Esteban and Alvaro Carpe with Ruda. I think that's 7-8 abreast. It's turn number 1. But Buadri leads away.
Look at this.
Here comes Almanza into second. But no, it's not. It's Piqueras.
Lunetta pushing up, but Piqueras is out of the
seat. He's almost off. He's well out of contention now. Your championship leader. Big moment. He was lucky to stay on that. Luca Lunetta now into second. But it's Buadri after all of that leads away.
Buadri out front. He's right behind him as well. He's looking up the inside here. He's not quite close enough, is he? Is he going to make it stick? No, it looks like Buadri has just closed the door in time.
This is absolutely brilliant from Tachikon Buadri. Luca Lunetta, and that's Morosi as well.
Morosi in third. Fought his way up.
Wow, what a great ride this has been from getting all excited. I thought that was
I couldn't quite believe it seeing him there. Buadri, Lunetta's wide.
Here comes Tuza late in the break.
Esteban firing up the inside. He's out of the seat as well. And another rider is out.
Adi Tama out of the seat as well, coming down the hill. He's lucky to stay on that. After all of this, Buadri still leading it. There's only 2 corners remaining here. Tachikon Buadri looking for his first win. Yellow flags in the background.
Is that Corrado gone in the background?
He's tumbled in the background. That's such a shame.
Buadri leads coming through final corner. He keeps it tight. He stays in the seat coming through the final corner. He will be on the top step again, but Zuratuza has to look up the inside.
Zuratuza's looking for our first race win.
Uphill run to the line. Zuratuza's got him on the inside. He's going to get him on the inside. Zuratuza!
Oh wow, Zuratuza across the line for his first race win.
How do you like that?
Amazing from Zuratuza. He snatched it from the jaws of victory, and it was Arbi Aditama, the crash. He punches a hole in the street.
Zuratuza,
wow,
starting at the back of the race with a long lap penalty.